Tonight's special presentation will be the Nordonia boys varsity basketball, the Nordonia Knights versus Wadsworth Grizzlies at Nordonia High School here at Macedonia, Ohio.
Can you still hear me? Alright.
It's in my bag. Sorry if I got it.
Here, I got a pen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Nordonia High School in the Hugh Griffith Memorial Gymnasium for tonight's Suburban League basketball game between the visiting Wadsworth Grizzlies and your Nordonia Knights. The players, coaches, administrators from both schools, as well as the game officials, are guests of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and are to be treated with respect by all in attendance. Please remember, this is a game played by student athletes. Responsible and respectful behavior is expected. The officials assigned to this game have been selected according to procedures adopted by the Suburban League and the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The officials for tonight's game are Tim Bushner, David Deach, and Kevin High. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their assignment to this game. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. To honor America and all who have served this country to defend those freedoms, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats, and veterans are encouraged to salute for the playing of our national anthem. Introducing the coaching staffs, Wadsworth head coach Mike Mosier and assistant coaches Scott Callahan, Brett Smith, Kevin Verdi, and Greg Wise. Nordonia head coach Dominique Sanders and assistant coaches Don Jones, Don Springer, Devon Sanders, and Dave Smith. Now, the introduction of the starting lineups. For Wadsworth, number 0, Scott Dallas. For Nordonia, 6'4" senior, number 2, Joe Jones. For Wadsworth, number 1, Max Bosley. For Nordonia, 6'3" senior, number 10, Damon Wallace. For Wadsworth, number 3, Solomon Callahan. For Nordonia, 5'11" senior, number 11, Anthony Lee. For Wadsworth, number 11, Owen Simmons. For Nordonia, 6'1" junior, number 12, Matt Hayes. For Wadsworth, number 33, Connor Sams. And for Nordonia, 6'1" sophomore, number 14, Joey Palenkas.
Hello everyone, welcome to Nordonia High School. I am Darius Sefna. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for tonight's varsity basketball matchup between the Nordonia Knights and the visiting Wadsworth Grizzlies. You probably remember some of these recordings from last year. I'm not alone this year though. I have Nordonia freshman Ben Hirsch joining me on the sideline here as my co-commentator. Ben, so thank you so much for joining me tonight. Really looking forward to doing some broadcasting with you.
Yeah, no problem. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, it should definitely be a lot of fun. Let's get you the starting lineups here real quick as the game's commenced already. For the Knights, their starting lineup, number 2, Joel Jones, number 10, Damon Wallace, 11, Anthony Lee, number 12, Matt Hayes, and number 14, Joey Palenkas rounds out that starting lineup for you for the Knights. For Wadsworth, their starting lineup, number 0, Scott Dallas, 1 is Max Bosley, 3, Solomon Callahan, 11, Owen Simmons, 33, Connor Sams. As the Grizzlies get on the board first, and Palenkas misses a corner shot. Here comes Solomon Callahan. This Callahan kid is amazing. I saw him play last year, and he just has amazing skill. There he goes in, drawing the foul. He was fantastic last year. He was here at Nordonia. You know, another quality caliber player that I really like seeing, Ben, this guy, his name's Anthony Lee, number 11 for the Knights. I'm actually in a first period basketball class with him, and this kid, I think, can really be an NBA player. He is that good. He has the form, you know, he consistently hits nothing but net shots. I've played him twice in a game of horse, and he has destroyed me both times. I really think he's a fantastic basketball player, and I really think he can, I think he can go to the professional level if he really, you know, puts his mind to it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he could be a good one as well.
So the Grizzlies convert on both their free throws with Callahan. Here come the Knights, have some backcourt pressure to deal with here. Anthony Lee, who I just mentioned, finds Palenkas, fake the 3. Lee, corner jump shot, that's good. I told you, Ben, this kid is really good. He gets the Knights on the board. It's Grizzlies 4, Knights 3 with 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Here come the Grizzlies on their drive. It's stripped and stolen. Connor Sams tried to get in there, and here comes Anthony Lee. Lee's probably going to be the primary ball handler here for Nordonia. Lee, nice find. Damon Wallace had it blocked by Owen Simmons. Owen Simmons, another quality player I've had a chance to see in the past few years. Meanwhile, here's Jones back to Lee. Lee, nice cross-court pass for Matt Hayes, and he and Mike Bosley go tumbling to the ground. Fast start to this one, Ben, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Wadsworth 4, Knights 3. 6:23 here to go in the first quarter. Pass from Palinkas to Lee. Here come the Knights on their offensive possession. Lee and Callahan, the two NBA caliber players, I think, guarding one another. Hayes going up against Sams. Palinkas finds Hayes, who's double teamed for a moment, finds Jones in the paint. The little floater is too strong. And here come the Grizzlies with Bosley in transition. It's now Callahan. Callahan, it's a James Harden looking shot right there. It's off the mark. But here comes Simmons for the rebound. Owen Simmons hounded by Wallace. Here's Bosley once again. Bosley drives in all the way, puts it up and off. Wallace tried to corral the rebound down. Or let's see what possession's going to be. Yep, it's going to be in favor of the Grizzlies. Scott Dallas to inbound. Dallas looking, finds Simmons. Simmons hoists up a three. Wow. So the tallest guy on the Grizzlies, I think the tallest guy on the court, steps back and knocks down a three. Anything's possible in today's game, I guess, Ben.
Yeah. I mean, that guy's huge.
Well, that's the modern basketball. Anyone can pretty much do anything now. Here comes Hayes, top of the key. Hayes drives in all the way. Nice spin move from Hayes and the bucket. That was a nice move. Nice move from Hayes, and it gives the Knights, it cuts their deficit to 2. Owen Simmons, the offensive rebound, can't get the putback. Here comes Lee. Anthony Lee pushing the pace. And nice step back, crossover, finds Jones in the paint once again. Jones pestered by Simmons, gets it back out to Lee at the top of the key. Anthony Lee with Scott Dallas guarding him. 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. Lee doing a lot of the ball handling, a lot of the dribbling, misses it. Wallace the offensive rebound. Damon Wallace is fouled, and they're going to count the basket for Wallace, and he'll have a chance to give the Knights their first lead of the evening, as Wallace has just tied this game at 7. That was a strong move by Wallace, Ben. I think he's someone who's going to really be a big contribution for the Knights this season.
Yeah.
With his presence inside.
The basket was good by Damon Wallace. He's at the line for one shot. Alex Neville.
Here is Wallace with his first free throw, and it's good. And the the Knights are going to make a substitution here. Number 32 for the Knights, Vincent McFarland, is going to check in, and Liam Gopala Krishna, number 23. Here comes Callahan once again. Grizzlies have not made any substitutions yet. We'll let you know when they do. Callahan's going to be assigned to the task of guarding Callahan. Or Gopala Krishna. Simmons, another three, and another hit. So Owen Simmons is 2 for 2 from three-point land, and he's the tallest guy on the court. Palinkas finds Lee. Thought about the three. Alex Neville has checked in for Wadsworth. Knights some stagnant possession offensively right now. Let's see what they can do. Not a lot of ball movement here. Gopala Krishna, guarded by Callahan, finds Lee at the top of the key once again. He'll make his drive. The floater in the paint is good. Nothing but net shot that I was telling you about. Here is Neville for Wadsworth. Here's Connor Sams bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. Corner three by Bosley is short. Lee the rebound. Lee is pushing the pace once again. Nice bounce pass, McFarland, off the glass and off the mark. Here comes Sams. Gets the rebound and will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Sams drives all the way, lost it, and it's going to be a turnover on Connor Sams. We have 3:18 to go here in the first quarter, and we're tied at 10 from Nordonia High School. Number 13, Caden Madigan, is checking in for the Grizzlies. Anthony Lee. Crossover drive off the glass and off, but he drew the foul. Anthony Lee, very smooth player, has a great jump shot, great feel for the game. I've been friends with him for a while, and he really knows his how to play basketball. He'll have a chance to give the Knights the lead here. His first free throw is good, so that gives the Knights an 11-10 lead with 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Toussaint Perry Hanley is checking in for Joey Palinkas. Perry Hanley, another quality player on this Knights team. Tell you, this year, Ben, I really think the Knights have a lot of talent on their roster. The question for me is, can they put it all together, especially in tight game situations, and get those wins that they're going to need going down the stretch of the season?
Yeah, if they use all this, they've got the height, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the potential to win this entire season without a single loss.
They might have to improve that defense, though, and they're going to have to find an answer for Owen Simmons, who has 8 points already. He has 2 threes and a layup now. Gopala Krishna drives all the way. Tough shot off the glass is off the mark. And let's see what the refs are going to call here. Looks like it's going to be Nordonia ball. And it certainly is going to be Nordonia ball. Toussaint Perry Hanley to inbound here, as the Grizzlies have a 12-11 lead. And Perry Hanley with the turnover, but Jones tried to get it back and ended up swatting it out of bounds. Good effort from Jones. Joel Jones, third-year varsity player now, has been a great athlete here in the Nordonia community for years. His final year here as a Nordonia Knight. His final basketball season for Nordonia. Here come the Grizzlies. Caden Madigan to bring it up. Toussaint Perry Hanley will be guarding him. Perry Hanley has some nice shoes on. I like those red shoes that Toussaint's wearing over there, Ben. I don't know about you.
Yeah, if he wasn't wearing them, I'd probably steal them.
Simmons again off the mark. And a hard foul by Simmons on Gopala Krishna. Good sportsmanship there.
Foul is on number 11, Owen Simmons. His second.
That's going to be the second foul on Simmons. And we have another substitution for the Knights. Derek Ochapinti is checking in, number 15 for the Knights. And Gopala Krishna bringing the ball up. Lee's going to take a seat here momentarily. Gopala Krishna being guarded by Bosley. Gopala Krishna drives all the way around, finds Perry Hanley. Perry Hanley drives around now, pulls up a shot, and misses it. And we're going to have a foul called on, looks like Matt Hayes for the foul. Ben, it looks like to me, Knights really struggling to move the ball around. This is a problem I've seen that they've had for a couple of years now. That they need a little bit more flow in their offense, to me, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks really jagged and rough. They need it a little smoother.
Well, rough start, but no worries. Still have 3 quarters to play. We still have 1:38 to go here in the first quarter. But Solomon Canahan has other ideas for the Grizzlies. 14-11 lead now for Wadsworth. Callahan just a strong, fantastic, smooth player. Ochapinti finds Gopala Krishna. Gopala Krishna drives in all the way. Has to kick it out, finds Hanley. Toussaint Perry Hanley finds Gopala Krishna once again. Bosley guarding him. Nice crossover from Gopala Krishna, and we're going to have a foul called on Alex Neville. I guess Anthony Lee's going to check right back in.
Alex Neville is first.
Toussaint Perry Hanley's going to check out here. Anthony Lee coming in. Tell you what, Ben, it looks like Anthony Lee's going to be this go-to guy for the Knights here.
Yeah,
in this game.
The ball's been passed to him like pretty much every time.
And he was barely on the bench. He was only on there for like, what, a minute and a half? Yeah. As Ochapinti gets the bucket, cuts the lead to 1. Pull up by Callahan is off. Here, Ochapinti with the rebound, but he is fouled.
About 50 seconds left on the clock.
Foul is on number 12, Alex Neville, his second. 6th team foul.
Ochapinti's going to inbound here. Joel Jones checking in for Vincent McFarland. Knights didn't do a great job, I think, of involving McFarland in that offense in his rotation. Going to have to find him a little bit more. He's a good athletic player. Ochapinti to inbound, finds Gopala Krishna. Back to Ochapinti. Ochapinti, backcourt pressure here by the Knights, or by Wadsworth. Knights are going to have to deal with this. Don't want to get that 8-second violation. They don't. Palinkis, couple of crossovers on Callahan. Nice bounce pass inside to Lee. Good idea there by the Knights. Wadsworth defense able to break that up. 37.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Joel Jones off the inbound from Palinkis. Here's Palinkis again. Couple of crossovers. Finds Gopala Krishna. Not a lot of passing right here. A lot of handling of the basketball. Joel Jones. Nice pass for Ochapinti. The layup is off the mark, but this putback is good. And that gives the Knights a 15-14 lead here. Final 14 seconds of the quarter. Scott Dallas drives and turns it over. Here comes Ochapinti. 6.
2.
Ochapinti
1.
the drive. Oh, it didn't count.
And they managed to get it at 1.6 seconds left on the clock. I think that's the closest to an end of a quarter that I've ever seen the clock paused at.
Oh, you must not watch a lot of NBA games then.
Fair point.
Yeah. No, don't worry about that. I mean, that is pretty. It's really going to be hard for the Grizzlies to get a shot off with 1.6 going the length of the court. Palinkis extends the Knights' lead to 2. If he hits this free throw, then that will be the largest lead of the Knights in this game so far. Palinkis' second free throw is good, and the Knights have a 17-14 lead. Final seconds here. The final shot is off from Caden Madigan. So that concludes our first quarter, excuse me, Ben. Knights with a 17-14 lead, and a little bit ragged was a little offense was a little ragged, but I think Wadsworth was a little bit undisciplined with those foul calls. What are your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, I agree totally.
Who's been the standout player for you for Nordonia?
What was that?
Who's been the standout player for you for Nordonia?
I've got to say, I don't know. They're all pretty good.
I mean, I think Anthony Lee's really, to me, it looks like he's going to be the go-to guy.
Yeah.
Especially at the end of the games.
Proud sponsor of Nordonia Athletics.
As we're seconds away here from the start of the second quarter. You know, even in my past years, Ben, these quarters fly by when you're doing these broadcasts.
Yeah. Normally when I'm playing out there, it seems like hours, but up here, broadcasting, it just seems like seconds.
Yeah. I'll be home and I'll be like, wait, I just broadcasted a basketball game? That was fast. They really do go by fast here at Nordonia High School, as the Knights are ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Grizzlies still in their huddle. Looks like they're going to get out of it now. And we're going to start our second quarter of play. For the Knights out there, it's Palinkis, Lee, Joel Jones, Ochapinti, and Damon Wallace. For the Grizzlies out there, it's Scott Dallas, Max Bosley. We have Alex Neville, Connor Sams, and Solomon Callahan in there. Anthony Lee finds Palinkis. Palinkis double-teamed now. Back up to Lee, guarded by Callahan. Palinkis, nice pass inside for Wallace. He'll back in, and he will have it short, but his putback is good and a foul. The Knights on the boards have done well. They've gotten those offensive rebounds, and most of the time, Ben, they've been able to convert them.
Yeah. Like 2/3 of the time, they pick up those rebounds and put them right back in.
This will be Wallace's second three-point play opportunity, and he extends the Knights' lead to 6. It's 20-14 Nordonia with 7:30 to go here in the second quarter. This is Bosley. And Neville looked like he almost turned it over. Callahan is now double teamed. Now guarded by Jones. He'll bring it back out. Solomon Callahan into Bosley. Bosley's now at the top of the key, pestered by Palinkas. It's Connor Sams. Sams will drive on Wallace, kick it back out for Bosley. Bosley was struggling. Now he finds Scott Dallas. Dallas in the corner for Connor Sams. He'll drive on Wallace. No shot clock, so they can take their time here on this possession. Anthony Lee is kind of pressuring Scott Dallas to do something. It's Sams. It's a three that's off the mark. And it's Jones and Callahan who were battling for that rebound. And looks like the ball's going to stay with Wadsworth. Caden Madigan checking in for Wadsworth and Owen Simmons as well.
Madigan and Owen Simmons check in for Wadsworth.
Alex Neville is going to take a seat along with Scott Dallas. Madigan the inbound for Bosley. Bosley finds Callahan, does a little spin move. Callahan's got some nice shoes too, Ben.
Yeah. All these people have better shoes than mine.
Yeah, me too. The three is off by Bosley. Here's Lee pushing the pace. Anthony Lee using his speed to his advantage, and he gets the easy layup. That was a great play. Great play by Anthony Lee. That's why he's always pushing the pace for moments like that. Just catching the break. Jones with the steal, but a foul on Callahan. And was that a foul to you, Ben? I didn't see a foul there.
I didn't see anything.
We're not biased at all.
All I saw was people playing basketball.
Yeah. But good energy from Jones here. I like the way Dominique Sanders is using him. Last couple of years he's been used more of like a perimeter player. It seems like this year they're going to want him. They're going to utilize him more in the paint and closer to the basket. Here's Caden Madigan, guarded by Lee. Sams to Callahan for Bosley. Bosley finds Simmons. Callahan double teamed still. Owen Simmons is open. Madigan for three. Off the mark. Damon Wallace tried to pass it, get the outlet pass, and a nice block by Jones on Bosley. That was a very, very fast play, but great defense and great energy here from Joel Jones in these opening minutes of the second quarter. 5:28 to go. Knights have extended their lead to 8. It's a 22-14 lead for Nordonia. This is Callahan. Now Palinkas is going to be guarding him. Callahan's been quiet in the second quarter. Callahan finds Bosley. Some stagnant offense here from Wadsworth. Sims can't hit the three. Madigan, and it's going to be off of Madigan. Nordonia ball here. Scott Dallas is checking back in for Wadsworth. He's going to be replaced by Owen Simmons is going to take a rest here. Here comes Nordonia. We're looking to get their first double-digit advantage of the season, or of this game rather. And they do it with another basket by Anthony Lee. Callahan on Jones now. Step back, that's a 2 and 1. Cash money for Solomon Callahan. That was a great shot, Ben. That was nothing but net. It's going to be a 2 for Solomon Callahan. And that was just a fantastic play. The skill, the ability to do the crossover. That was a great move, Ben.
Yeah, that was like last second throw just before he got knocked down.
That looked like James Harden on that play, but James Harden always goes for the threes instead.
Basket is good by Solomon.
Hey, speaking about James Harden, I have a Cleveland Sports Show podcast where I talk about the new trade acquisition of John Wall to the Houston Rockets and how that's going to impact James Harden's future there. So if you have a chance, if you're on NordoniaHills.news after the game, If you have a chance to watch the Cleveland Sports Show, I have a freshman named Logan Purcell. He joins me every week, and we talk about NBA, the Browns. I also talk about soccer as well. So make sure you take a listen to the Cleveland Sports Show. That's on NordoniaHills.news. It's on Twitter, on Spotify, and on YouTube as well. We have a timeout here at Nordonia High School. Your thoughts of this game so far, Ben, overall?
So far, it's been mostly in favor of Nordonia. A couple of fouls on their behalf, but majority of the fouls are just beating just beating Wadsworth right now. 8 fouls to 3.
And it was a rough start for the Knights. They kind of fell behind early, but Anthony Lee pushing the pace, able to pick up, give the Knights a lead here.
Yeah, they managed to pull back up to high.
Their big guys for Nordonia are getting it done on the offensive glass as well. Some substitutions here for Nordonia. Liam Gopala Krishna is taking the court now, and it looks like we have a stoppage here. That was going to be a the Wadsworth. We have a little bit of a score malfunction here. So yeah, they're just clarifying whether it was a 3 or a 4-point play. It was definitely a 3-point play there. That was a 2-point field goal. Ben, that Solomon Callahan's foot was definitely on the line. I don't know if you saw it, but that was a great play. And
yeah, that was a great play.
Foot was definitely on the line, though. Welcome back here to Nordonia High School. Ben Hirsch joining me. Thank you so much, Ben, for joining me in this broadcast. It's great to have another voice here joining me. Here is Madigan for the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Finds Callahan. Callahan drives in all the way and misses the layup. Here is Neville out to Callahan. Callahan, a little too much dribbling, and Liam Gopala Krishna is going to be, or it's going to be Nordonia ball. Great defense by Gopala Krishna. Liam Gopala Krishna to inbound here to Lee. Lee was pestered, and Scott Dallas knocked it out of bounds. Some tight defense here on Anthony Lee. Ochapinti also checked in now for the Knights. He's going to inbound, and he's going to try to find Palinkas, who barely caught it with one hand. Quite an amazing catch by him. He's being guarded by Madigan, who got the steal and gets it over to Callahan. The nice layup, the finger roll, and the basket for Callahan. Here come the Knights, wanting to push the pace. Ochapinti will drive all the way. He'll kick it back out, and it's going to be a deflection in the backcourt, and Madigan's not going to be able to get to it. But good defense there by Caden Madigan. Has had some strong defensive plays these last couple of possessions. Gets the steal to get the break and transition for the Grizzlies, and now with a deflection. But it's still going to be Knights ball. Palinkas to inbound. Finds Gopala Krishna. Liam Gopala Krishna being guarded by Max Bosley here. Gopala Krishna finds Lee. Lee with, and he got it blocked by Dallas. I thought that would have been a foul. Damon Wallace misses the putback. Here comes Connor Sams. Dallas to Madigan. The drive, the kick out, the shot by Bosley. It's a triple, and it's down the hatch for Max Bosley. The lead now is cut to 2. The Knights had a 6-0 run here from the Grizzlies, Ben. 8-point lead is cut to 2 now.
Yeah, Grizzlies are starting to climb back up and catch up.
Damon Wallace slips and falls, but a foul on Bosley, as Knights are going to keep the possession down here. 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Knights with a 24-22 advantage over Wadsworth. Vincent McFarland's going to check back in. He'll come in after Wallace shoots this first free throw.
Vincent McFarland at the line.
Matt Hayes is also going to check back in as well for Nordonia. Well, it looks like those two aren't going to check back in after those free throws from Wallace. as we come back with the Grizzlies offensive possession here. And a nice pass from Bosley. So back-to-back buckets from Bosley. And we are tied at 24. Knights had an 8-point lead. And a nice move by Gopala Krishna. So gives the Knights the lead back. Callahan with Gopala Krishna on him finds Sams. Sams pull is good. So Connor Sams gets the bucket and we're tied once again. Nice back and forth quarter here, Ben.
Yeah, right now, before it was one-sided, but now it's just going back and forth, tying it up.
Both teams exchanging buckets right now, and Dominique Sanders wants a timeout. We are tied at 26 with 2:18 remaining here in the first half. Ben, your overall thoughts on this second quarter, really, what do you think's been the problem for the Knights? Why have they given up this 8-point lead all of a sudden?
In my opinion, it's their defense is a little bit loose.
I would definitely agree with that as well. I think they also need to start drawing a little bit more fouls as well. I also think Anthony Lee needs, he's going to have to push the pace a lot, for them to get their points. It's going to be a tough outing for him, but, I think he can definitely shoulder that responsibility. He has the skill and the athletic dominance really to do so, and he's a quality shooter. You can't give him space. Who else has stood out to you tonight for the Knights other than Lee?
Stood out for me, I'm thinking it's just mainly Anthony Lee. He's just stood out to me the entire game.
Yeah.
But if I have to choose another person, I'd probably choose, I'm probably going to butcher this name, but Gopala.
Oh, yeah, Liam Gopala Krishna, yeah. The backup point guard for the Knights. He and Lee are both in there right now. Lee being pressured finds Palinkas. Here's Liam Gopala Krishna. He'll drive the way and miss. Matt Hayes was wide open in the corner, and Gopala Krishna chose to go for the shot. But Callahan's going to be called for a travel or a foul, or a palming violation. Palinkas inbounds to Liam Gopala Krishna. We have 2 minutes to go here in the first half. The turnover by Gopala Krishna, the drive by Callahan, the nice move. Oh, blew the layup. Can't be doing that kind of stuff. Matt Hayes pushes their transition. Floater off the glass is off the mark. Knights getting some tough breaks here in the second quarter. Callahan, nice pass to Scott Dallas. Owen Simmons, nice pass inside for Callahan, but he wasn't expecting it. He thought he was fouled. Here come the Knights pushing their pace. They've looked their best when they've pushed the pace tonight. Anthony Lee trying to find someone. He eventually finds Gopala Krishna. Gopala Krishna to Hayes. Hayes, oh, nice drive fake on Simmons. The bucket is good. Nice move by Hayes on Simmons, and he gives the Knights a 2-point lead, 28-26. Simmons fakes, drives, kicks it out. Madigan, little floater in the lane. Not in the lane, but on the side. He's able to get his own offensive rebound, and he finds Scott Dallas, guarded by Palinkas. Simmons back to Dallas. Madigan in the corner, guarded by Lee. Simmons jump shot on the foul line, off the mark, but Neville the offensive rebound. Alex Neville contributing to the Grizzlies' offensive attack. Simmons the drive all the way. The bucket is off, but Ben definitely looked like Owen Simmons was using his height to his advantage in that situation.
Yeah, if you got the height, you got to use it.
Certainly didn't use his height in those opening minutes when he hit two consecutive threes. But that's really the beauty of the game today. Simmons, first shot is good. Toussaint Perry Hanley's going to check back in. Also for the Knights, Mitchell Wachecki is going to check in. Wachecki is going to check in. Got to tell you, Ben, Toussaint's shoes are amazing. I think those are LeBrons, aren't they? They look like LeBrons.
Yeah, they definitely look like LeBrons to me.
I think those are the shoes of the night for me. as we are tied at 28 still. Knights inbounding here, looking to end the half on a good note. Final 30 seconds of the half. Here we go. Palinkis for Gopala Krishna, who's trying to find Hanley in the corner. Palinkis looking, has a bounce pass to Lee. Anthony Lee, guarded by Dallas. Step back. Anthony Lee's going to try it again here. He's going to drive all the way. The layup is good. Nice move by Lee, and the foul. That was a fantastic move by Anthony Lee. He is doing damage in this first half. Logan, where would the Knights be without him?
Probably about 10 or 20 points lower.
Yeah. Now you see why I said this kid can be a legit NBA player.
Anthony Lee set the line one shot.
So Anthony Lee is going to take this free throw. We have 10.6 seconds to go here in the first half. Anthony Lee's free throw is short. Sam's the rebound. Final seconds here at Nordonia High School for the first half. Sam's doing a lot of dribbling. He's going to find Bosley, who's going to try a three, and it's blocked by Palinkis. Good way to end the half on that defensive play.
Wadsworth.
Ladies and gentlemen, our halftime score here from Nordonia High School in Macedonia is Knights 30, Wadsworth Grizzlies 28. Knights with a strong, didn't have a strong start, actually, in that for opening minutes of the game, but it looked like Anthony Lee was pushing the pace. They ended the quarter well, but they struggled at the start of the second quarter. They had an 8-point lead, and they kind of blew it there.
Yeah, they definitely struggled at the beginning, but Anthony Lee definitely brought them back into the game.
For sure, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a break here at Nordonia High School, but we will be back for second half action. Ben Hirsch and I in a few minutes. You're listening to Nordonia basketball broadcast with Darius Sefna and Ben Hirsch. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you for the second half.
Maggie Seville and Lexi Sweeney, coached by Brenda Bash.
I just gotta say, check these shoes. Look like
Trap money, Betty. Got me in my fence. Gotta be real with it. I don't wanna hurt you, but I'm about to work you out. Your mouth drop real loud. I'm turning you up, I'm burning the clutch. Most people beat to the flow, beat to the flow. DJ running it back once more. Tell me party, that's all I know. Grab somebody, tell baby, 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 let's go. Rich man, that's my type. Rich man, that's my type. 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 Let's go. Georgia, we've got to wreck this party. We're rising up. We can't be stopped. We see the jump. We know we go. We on the team. They know we grind. We got the skill. You know we shine. Play the music loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out. I just wanna feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment. Left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide. Basically I'm saying, baby, back slide, baby, this was slide. Don't you wanna dance with me? Dance like Michael Jackson, son. I can get it done, son. It's a minute in the trap. VARSITY.
Time for my cue.
Good
Welcome back,
evening.
everyone. Oh, sorry.
We timed that perfectly.
Yeah.
We both started at the exact same time.
You're getting the hang of this, Ben.
Yeah. Good evening and welcome back. This is the second half, first quarter of the second half of the varsity basketball game, Nordonia versus Wadsworth. The score is 30 Nordonia, 28 for Wadsworth. 8 seconds on the clock for this quarter and
8 minutes, by the way.
oh, 8 minutes. I said seconds, didn't I?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
That would be a real quick one.
This is your first broadcast. You'll get the hang of
Yeah.
it, man. Don't worry about it at all. But yeah, thank you. That was Ben Hirsch. Thank you so much, Ben, for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
As rather quiet here at Nordonia High School. Don't really know the reason for it, but we're back here for the second half of play. Nordonia, as Ben mentioned, Nordonia with a 30-28 lead, and the Grizzlies are going to inbound here with Connor Sams. Starting lineups out there for the night. Right now, we have Joel Jones, Damon Wallace, Anthony Lee, Matt Hayes, Joey Palinkas out there for the Knights. And for Wadsworth, Scott Dallas, Max Bosley, Solomon Callahan, Owen Simmons, and Connor Sams out there for the Grizzlies. Lee is double teamed, almost got it stolen. Palinkas didn't pull up for the three, now finds Lee. Back to Palinkas, drives inside, kicks it out Hayes. Hayes, the corner shot is cash. Nice looking jumper by Matt Hayes, and it extends the Knights' lead to 5. Callahan pull up at the foul line. Off the mark, Damon Wallace hauls in the rebound. Lee pushing the pace, great find for Hayes. What a pass. Ben, he is doing it all. Anthony Lee with a superb pass for Matt Hayes, and the lead is back up to 7 for the Nordonia Knights. Great start to the second half.
Yeah, you got that right.
Bosley
I don't
drives.
think it could go any better.
And it got even better with that miss by Scott Dallas. Lee pushing the pace. Lee finds Jones. Jones, who hasn't struggled to score tonight. Hayes drives all the way and misses. Scott Dallas, nice pass for Callahan. Nice layup. Yeah. Callahan had to make up for that layup he blew in the first half and gets the Grizzlies on the board for the second half here. Anthony Lee and Solomon Callahan regarding each other. Here is Matt Hayes, nice bounce pass for Jones. The ball movement is much better here already. Palinkas now at the top of the key, guarded by Dallas. Finds Palinkas once again. It's Anthony Lee who found him. And Joey Palinkas double dribbled, so turnover there for the Knights. And that'll be their first turnover of this half. Here come the Wadsworth Grizzlies with Scott Dallas assessing his options. He'll find Connor Sams. Sams the crossover, the drive, kicks it out for Bosley. The floater in the paint is off the mark, but Bosley will go to the line for 2 shots. Nice drive there by Bosley, Ben.
Yeah. He definitely just ran for it, pushed through, and definitely got there.
At 5:52 here to go in the third quarter. Knights up 35-30. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned this in the first half, but if you haven't had a chance to yet, make sure you check out the Cleveland Sports Show on NordoniaHills.news. Just finished another episode today. It should be posted soon for you to listen to. But if you want to watch past episodes, I've had a freshman named Logan Purcell join me on the show these last couple of episodes, and he really knows his sports. So make sure you check out the Cleveland Sports Show on NordoniaHills.news. It's also on Twitter, Spotify, SoundCloud, and on YouTube. Nice putback again by Damon Wallace. He has been a beast on the boards tonight. Has been fantastic. He has a chance to give the Knights a 6-point advantage. The largest advantage for Nordonia has been 8 in this game.
Alex Neville checks in for
Owen Simmons is going to check out. Alex Neville will come in.
The basket was good by Damon Wallace.
Liam Gopalakrishna is back for the Knights. His first minutes of this second half. Here comes Bosley pushing the pace. Bosley, as I keep calling him Bosley, it's Bosley actually. My apologies. Callahan, step back floater, can't get the bounce, but Sams is there for the offensive putback, and he was fouled either by Gopalakrishna or Wallace. We'll see who it's on. It's going to be on Gopalakrishna.
Foul on number 23, Liam Gopalakrishna.
So Gopalakrishna called for the foul. And it's going to be a Wadsworth inbound. Dallas to inbound here. Scott Dallas looking, assessing his options. He finds Bosley in the corner. Open three. Off the mark. That was not a little bit worrisome defensive rotation there by the Knights. They let Bosley basically have a wide open three, Ben.
Yeah, they really have to get someone on Bosley, or else he's just going to keep doing this.
Yeah, Bosley hit a 3 in the first half. It's a good perimeter player. And Caden Madigan's going to check in for the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Joel Jones to inbound. Joel Jones has had some great energy plays tonight. Risky pass, but he finds Liam Gopalakrishna. Gopalakrishna drives and can't get the layup. Nice drive, but Wallace again. Wallace is just killing them on the boards. It's another 3-point play opportunity for Damon Wallace. He has just been fantastic. I also, I've known Damon Wallace for a long time as well, and he's also a great basketball player, and he's showing that tonight.
Yeah, I bet if I went on a 1v1 with these people, I'd come out scarred and bruised.
Well, I played, as I mentioned with you, Ben, I played I've played Anthony Lee, number 11. He's been a friend of mine since second grade. I played him in horse twice in our first period basketball class here at Nordonia High School. And let me just say, the matchup has not been close whatsoever, as Bosley gets the basket there, and the Knights' lead is cut to 6. 5:07 to go here in the third quarter. Nordonia Knights with a 39-33 lead. We'll see what adjustments each team will make. Ben, your thoughts on the start of this third quarter so far? Knights had a strong start, but Wadsworth is still hanging in there.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you 100%. We definitely had a strong start, but we're starting to slip just a little bit. We need to get a little bit stronger defense and a quicker offense.
100% agree with you as well. So we'll see what adjustments each side makes as we're back for action here. On the floor for the Grizzlies right now, we have Madigan, Bosley, Callahan, Dallas, and Simmons. Out there for the Knights, Anthony Lee, Liam Gopalakrishna, Joel Jones, Derek Ochipinti is back in for the Knights, and Damon Wallace, he's been really the star of the show for the Knights for the start of this half. Anthony Lee, the nice pass, little bit of a wild shot there, and Damon Wallace and Max Bosley were fighting for that rebound. It's going to be a jump ball between the two, but possession's going to favor Nordonia. I forgot we don't do jump balls in high school.
No ball, possession arrow favors the Knights.
Damon Wallace backs in the drive. I mean, at this point, Ben, I thought that shot was going to go in the way Damon Wallace has been playing.
Yeah, just if he just went a little further, a little higher, and it would have went in.
Yeah, but he's drawing those fouls, and he's been making his and one conversions. He's been hitting all his free throws.
Yeah, definitely all these free throws. They're taking a lot of punches just to get these free throws. But it's working out for them.
The lead is 7 now, 40-33 for Nordonia.
Connor Sands checks in for Wadsworth.
Owen Simmons is going to check back in. Or, excuse me, he's going to go on the bench here. Sam's rebound for Bosley. In the corner, Scott. As the Grizzlies are trying to overcome a 7-point deficit here. 3 by Callahan is cash. Money all day for Callahan. He is, to me, he's their most talented player. If he can get it going, there's really no one stopping him, Ben.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got. If no one stops him, he's definitely got this in the bag. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. He's got the height.
Gopalakrishna's got the speed. A nice play there by Liam Gopalakrishna to draw the foul.
Foul is on number 0, Scott Dallas, his third.
But you know what, I would totally be interested to see if this game remains close and in the final minutes, if we get to see a one-on-one Anthony Lee versus Solomon Callahan, that's going to be a show.
Oh yeah, that will definitely be a show. They're almost perfectly evenly matched.
In terms of talent, for sure, but we still have a long way to get there. 4:17 to go here in the third quarter, excuse me. Knights with a 42-36 lead. Here's Bosley putting on some moves, drives all the way inside, and he's going to be called for a travel. So this has been some strong defense here in these last couple of possessions by the Knights. And Joel Jones is going to inbound. He was going to try Ochapinti, but now he'll find Anthony Lee. Pushing the pace once again, as he always is. Anthony driving all the way. The layup is good. Just can't stop this dude right now. And nice steal by Jones. The energy, the hustle, the layup. Ben, that is a classic example of working hard on a play. It will reward you. And Joel Jones has just been a huge energy bunny on this for this Knights team tonight.
Oh yeah, I definitely couldn't say that better myself.
So Jones gets that bucket, and the lead is now 10 for Nordonia, their first double-digit lead of the night. Madigan finds Sams for a corner 3. That's short. Wallace the rebound. Outlet for Lee. Anthony pushing the pace. Anthony driving and Anthony finishing. Anthony Lee is picking the Grizzlies apart. The Knights are pumped. It's the largest lead of the game. The Knights dominating this third quarter right now. The Grizzlies got back into it a little bit, but now Nordonia going on a little third quarter run here.
Oh yeah, I just gotta say, Anthony Lee is absolutely crushing this. He's absolutely insane.
I mean,
oh yeah,
I'm not being unreal.
Be an NBA player.
I feel like this kid really can be a great basketball player. I really hope he continues, to go on and play basketball in college. I really don't think it's unrealistic that this kid can be a legit NBA player.
Yeah, I've never seen that much talent in a person for basketball.
And he's got the speed too. He's got the quickness. I do want to see a little bit more shooting though. I think if he can really shoot the ball a little more consistently, I think he's really got a shot.
Yeah,
but
I couldn't agree more.
His ability to push pace has just been fantastic. And what a play there by Joel Jones too.
Oh yeah,
that one sequence really was a momentum changer, in my opinion. As we're resuming play here, welcome back to Nordonia High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Vincent McFarland has checked in for the Nordonia Knights. See if they utilize him in some of these offensive possessions. But right now, it's Wadsworth with an offensive possession. Let's see what they do with it. They're down 12, their largest deficit of the game. Here is Bosley. Bosley, high and hounded, finds Sams. Connor Sams finds Madigan. Madigan drives all the way and is stripped and stolen. And it looks like we're going to have the ball went out of bounds. It's going to be Wadsworth ball. Dominique Sanders yelling out instructions to his players. Madigan's going to inbound for Wadsworth. Madigan looking, eventually finds Sams. In the corner, number 24, Jason Moore. Sams gets it back. Bosley, he's been hitting some threes. Can't hit that one though. McFarland, great rebound by Vincent McFarland. He's going to take it and give it to Liam Gopalakrishna. He's been another nice spark for this Nordonia team as well, Ben. I really like Liam's game.
Oh yeah, couldn't agree more.
Ochapinti fakes, now gives it to McFarland. McFarland, nice spin move. Vincent McFarland is off the mark with the shot. And it's going to be Grizzlies ball. Madigan will bring it up for Wadsworth. Palinkas guarding Madigan. Sams looking for his options. He's able to find Bosley again. Back to Sams. He's been doing a lot of ball handling, Connor Sams, for the big man position. Bosley the drive way off the mark. Corral for the rebound. It's Bosley, and then, oh, I thought that was going to go in.
I thought that did go in.
Yeah. But good effort there from Max Bosley. And he will shoot 2 free throws.
Max Bosley at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw off the mark for Bosley. 1:48 to go here in the third quarter. Anthony Lee coming right back in. He's going to check in for Liam Gopalakrishna. Let's see if Lee and Callahan are going to guard each other. Can't wait to see if that's going to be. They've guarded each other a couple of times. Doesn't look like they're going to do it on this possession. Lee finds, or he has the ball right now. Little step back, the crossover in the paint, finds McFarland. If you tried to find McFarland at least. And it's going to be off the Knights and Wadsworth ball. McFarland's going to check back in. Or McFarland is going to come out here. Damon Wallace in there. Number 21, Mitchell Wychecki in the game for Nordonia as well. Here comes Connor Sams. Doing the ball handling, the drive, the layup is off. The putback is no good. And here comes Madigan. Madigan, pestered by Palinkas. The shot by Sams is off. Tell you, Ben, the Grizzlies have really struggled to shoot the ball in this third quarter.
Yeah, more or less get it in.
True, they have had some scoring troubles, and when you complement that with the defensive struggles they've had as well, it's allowed Nordonia to open this double-digit lead. Here is Madigan to inbound. Madigan looking, finds Moore. Back out for Sams. Here is Dallas. Callahan's going to need to put the gas pedal on, put the accelerator on in this game. The 3 by Callahan is off. You know, he's had a kind of an off night to me, Ben. You know, I saw him play last year, Scott Callahan, or Solomon Callahan of Wadsworth, number 3, and he was fantastic last year. But you know, this year, in this game right now, just hasn't been as dominant as I would have expected him to.
I mean, yeah, he's got amazing height, really good speed, and I feel like if he really pushed it and did what seems like the best he could do, then I 100% don't doubt.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I think he's like the Anthony Lee of the Wadsworth Grizzlies, and he's just not been keeping up with Lee tonight. It's just an off night for Solomon Callahan as of right now. We all have him. But the Knights are going to have possession here with 54 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Palinkas to bring up the ball. I'm disappointed because we haven't seen Toussaint Perry-Hanley yet. You know, he's a quality player, and his shoes are amazing as well.
Couldn't agree more.
McFarland, the putback is good. So, you know, Ben, I said the Knights need to utilize Vince McFarland a little bit more in this second half. They've certainly done that so far.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that here. We got about 25 seconds left in this quarter.
We had some bodies flying all over the place, and Mitchell Wychecki stepped out of bounds. Doesn't look like Toussaint's going to come in for the end of this quarter. So this will be the lineup that will end the quarter for Nordonia. We have had some too many guys on the court.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah. Damon Wallace is going to come in for Wychecki.
May I just say, Wychecki's shoes look like a Nintendo Switch, and I love it.
I think Toussaint's got the kicks of the game, though.
Oh, yeah.
Those LeBrons. We have 3 seconds to go in the quarter. And we'll see what the Knights are going to be able to do. Wadsworth is going to make some substitutions. Jason Moore is coming. Scott Dallas also checking in as well. So let's see what the Knights do. 3.8 seconds here on the clock with a 13-point cushion. By far, this is their strongest quarter of the game. Palinkas wasn't expecting it. Now he's going to have to launch it, and that's going to be off the mark from Joey Palinkas. A little bit of a miscommunication there at the end, but hey, Ben, that was a great quarter for the Nordonia Knights. They got it done both offensively and defensively. Damon Wallace was a beast on the board. He's had multiple three-point plays in this game. Your overall thoughts on that quarter, Ben?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't agree more. He was an absolute beast, and it was kind of scary. But yeah, this quarter was definitely in Nordonia's favor, giving them like a 14-point lead.
Yeah, they certainly, and they had that. I feel like that Joel Jones play really gave him a lot of momentum to end that quarter on a high note.
Let's thank the audience for watching.
We'd like to thank the audience for watching the stream. We've got 219 viewers right now on YouTube, and that is really good.
21 on Facebook.
Yeah, and 21 on Facebook. So, if you like this content, remember we've got channels on Facebook and YouTube. And if you want to watch past videos, you can go on there and find them. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
Very well said, Ben. So happy to thank all of you guys, all you viewers out there, for taking the time out of your day to watch some basketball with us. We enjoy commentating on it. Ben and I really love the game. Also, big thanks to Shane, our cameraman, doing all the hard work. Really appreciate all of it. Here's Joel Jones to inbound as the Knights open this fourth quarter with a 13-point lead over Wadsworth. Here comes Anthony Lee. Anthony Lee splits two defenders, kicks it out Matt Hayes. And Lee and Callahan fall to the ground. They're picked up by their respective teammates. And that's going to be a foul on Anthony. It's going to be a charge. Thankfully for the Knights, that's only his first foul, so still, there's no worries there.
Yeah, no worries there, but I was surprised he even got a foul. I thought he could go this entire game without getting a single foul.
Well, it is only his first foul. Madigan finds Sams in the corner. Sams drives, stripped by Joel. Is that going to be... That's not going to count. It's going to be jump ball. Possession is going to favor... Looks like it's going to favor the Knights. It's going to favor the Knights. Joel Jones is going to inbound. Out there for Nordonia to start this fourth quarter, it's Joel Jones, Anthony Lee, Joey Palinkas, Matt Hayes, and Damon Wallace. Joel Jones will bring the ball. This is the first time I think he's brought the ball up the whole game. Jones is double teamed, finds Palinkas. Matt Hayes, oh, nice move. Another great move by Matt Hayes. He had a similar move like that, Ben, in the first half where he kind of duked out Owen Simmons, number 11, got a nice layup to go. Callahan is double teamed. It's Madigan in the corner. Off the mark. Callahan the rebound, though. Knights got to close out this game with some boards here. Callahan, who's really struggled tonight, he finds Bosley. And Damon Wallace showing it not only on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. What a great block there, Ben, by Damon Wallace.
Oh, yeah, couldn't agree more.
Alex Neville checks in for Wadsworth.
Max Bosley is going to come out. Finds Madigan. Callahan, he needs this one, and he's got it. So that's a big shot for Solomon Callahan. He really struggled tonight, but he gets that 3 to go, and the lead is now cut to 12. Palinkas kicks it out, and it's going to be almost a backcourt violation. Great hustle from Jones. He's really been the energy bunny in this game for Nordonia. Palinkas back to top of the key to Joel Jones, guarded by Callahan. Joel Jones into Wallace. Damon Wallace drives all the way, wanted to draw the foul. And Wallace wanted to draw that foul, as I mentioned, unable to do so. It's going to be going the other way. Sams will be inbounding here.
Liam Krishna into the game for the Knights.
A lot of pressure here on Caden Madigan, who's doing a lot of ball handling here for Wadsworth. They're in a 10-point hole. Callahan, to me, Ben, needs to get it going, and he needs to get it going now. And looks like he hurt his calf, maybe? Looks like there's something on the foot. He's got to see what happens. Owen Simmons there trying to help him out. Liam Gopalakrishna going to make sure he's okay. This would be a huge blow for Wadsworth if, their star guy is hurt. Looks like they're going to get Alex Neville in for him. Must have hurt maybe a calf muscle or something, Ben. I'm not sure. What did it look like he hurt, maybe? I don't know.
I think his shin. I think when I couldn't tell which Nordonia player it was, but when they came up to him, they kind of brushed his shin.
Oh.
I think they might have did more than brush it, though.
Looked like it may have been Gopalakrishna on that play. Don't recall, but here on the other end of the court, we have a jump ball. I watch too many NBA games, Ben, because every time I think there's a jump ball, I actually think they're going to jump it up. But I don't really know why there's that possession in favoring rule thing. But I watch too much NBA, I guess. The shot is blocked, but that was Sam's shot. But he's going to be given the leniency of the whistle there, and he's going to take his first free throws of the night.
And I'm looking on the sidelines right now, and it looks like Solomon did actually have some damage on his leg.
Yeah.
They got two of the coaches over there.
Yeah,
to it.
That's one of the Nordonia athletic trainer there as well. I've seen him a couple times because I'm on the soccer team, so I saw him a little here and there at games. He would be by us on the bench. He's tending to Callahan right now.
Yeah, but without Callahan, this game's going to be a little bit more one-sided.
Yeah, and Callahan's had a rough night, so I've been kind of surprised that. But credit to the Grizzlies, they have a bunch of tough players, and even with Callahan having an off night, they've kept it quite competitive. The Knights really haven't blown it open quite yet. Here comes Liam Gopalakrishna trying to close this out for the Knights. We come up on 5 minutes remaining. Palinkas guarded by Bosley. Joel Jones looking, finds Palinkas, top of the key. He's now double teamed. Liam Gopalakrishna was open for a sec. Here's Anthony Lee. Anthony Lee finds Palinkas. Palinkas is double teamed, needs to find someone, finds Jones. It's Gopalakrishna, it's an open three. It's short, but Knights get the offensive rebound. Joel Jones to Gopala Krishna. The floater is no good. Knights have missed a couple of easy shots here tonight. Hopefully, Wadsworth is unable to take advantage of that, though. 52-41, ladies and gentlemen. 4:25 to go here in the fourth quarter at Nordonia High School in Macedonia. Knights with an 11-point lead against the Wadsworth Grizzlies. Owen Simmons hadn't hit a three since the opening minutes of the game, and here comes Palinkas between the legs, going down the court. Joey Palinkas is going to go all, he'll stop, he'll pull up, and he'll get it.
Joey Palinkas!
Great play there by Joey Palinkas as he extends the Knights' lead to 13.
Yeah, I gotta say, Palinkas is amazing at handling that ball, and he just went straight down the court, no blocks, whatever.
And Owen Simmons went straight down the lane and was able to, he did draw some contact, but no foul, but he was able to get the bucket. And the Knights' lead is cut to 11, excuse me. 54-43 is our score here at Nordonia High School. Ben, what are your thoughts on the start of this fourth quarter? It looks like it's a little more, it's going to be tight in this one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tight, but it's still a little more one-sided due to Solomon's leg injury.
Looks like he's not coming back.
Yeah, he's definitely not coming back. He's got his foot up. I mean, I really hope he's okay. He's a great player.
Yeah.
And without him, the team's not really a team.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what they're going to be able to do. The Grizzlies in an 11-point hole really struggled in this second half, really defensively. Anthony Lee was really pushing that pace, slowed down a little bit here. Let's see how the Knights are going to close out this game. I'm still disappointed. I really miss seeing Toussaint Shoes. He's a great player as well. But it looks like they're not going to need his specialties tonight. I definitely thought, Ben, Toussaint Shoes were the best tonight
Yeah,
on
I'd have
either
to
team.
agree.
Here's Liam Gopala Krishna. Gopala Krishna is hounded by Alex Neville. He'll find Lee, almost a turnover there. Lee's now double teamed. Anthony Lee's going to drive all the way and
Almost nailed the cheerleaders.
yeah, a little too hard of a pass there by Anthony. To me, I think if Anthony can kind of create his own shot here these last few minutes and kind of get it, start to score a little bit here, it'll definitely mean good things for the Knights. And he gets a steal. Great defensive play. Lee is fouled. I mean, that is just strength and effort by Anthony Lee. And he was fouled. He was fouled by Bosley.
Sixth team foul.
It wasn't a shooting foul, so the Knights are just going to inbound it here on the sideline. 3:23 to go. Almost another turnover. Some risky passes here, Ben, by the Knights.
Yeah, that was incredible. Number 13, I believe that's Caden Madison. He almost fell over.
Yeah. The shot is off by Bosley. He hit a three in the first half, but has struggled to put the ball in the hole in this second half, especially in this fourth quarter. And here's something interesting. Anthony Lee's going to inbound it. I would think he was the guy who's going to receive it. Here's Liam Gopala Krishna. He's guarded by Bosley. Almost a backcourt violation on Gopala Krishna. Liam Gopala Krishna finds Jones. Nice pass, nice finish. So the Knights back-to-back possessions where they have had wide open layups and they have converted. The lead is up to 15 for Nordonia. It's 58-43. Floater by Alex Neville is good. 13-point game with 2:30 to go here. Anthony Lee looking, finds Palinkas. Joey Palinkas guarded by Alex Neville. Now he's hounded by Bosley. Liam Gopala Krishna and
I believe that was double dribble. Yep, I called it.
All goes to Wadsworth.
can't have risky turnovers like that, 13-point game. There's in 2:14 to go. There's still some time for Wadsworth to climb back in this one. So don't turn off your stream yet, ladies and gentlemen, because this is basketball and you never know. Joey Palinkas is coming off. Matt Hayes, Damon Wallace, Anthony Lee, Joel Jones, and Liam Gopalakrishna out there for the Knights. Madigan finds Sams. Connor Sams isn't able to hit the shot. Bosley tried to get the rebound, but Grizzlies still have it. Madigan. Caden Madigan. Some crossovers on Liam Gopalakrishna. He'll drive. He'll throw it up. Draw that foul. We have 1:52 to go here in the game. Vince McFarland's going to check in for the Knights. Each team now, Ben, with 6 fouls, and Madigan can cut with that missing that first free throw. He can cut this lead to 12. We'll see what happens. They'll probably have to execute some backcourt pressure.
Oh yeah.
Vince McFarland check in for the Knights.
Caden Madigan, second free throw. Misses both. They needed those free throws. It's a 13-point game still. Oh, great play by Jones. And, that would have been a fantastic play, but Jones was unfortunately still in bounds when it deflected off of him. So the possession's going to stay with Wadsworth. Bosley drives. The floater blocked by Jones, it looked like. It looked like Joel Jones got a piece of it. Here's the ball handling of Joey Palinkas. Matt Hayes just relaxing. Dominique Sanders telling his team to relax. And they can also relax a little bit more with that layup and putback by Joel Jones. We come up on 1:20 remaining. Connor Sams, corner 3. Short. Sims tried to get the rebound, and and that's going to be a foul on Owen Sims.
Knights had a 15-point lead, 60-45. About 11:15 left on the clock.
1:15.
1:15.
No worries.
Illiteracy strikes again.
I think this game's over, though, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
And the clock's winding down right now. Ryan Davitt's going to get his first stint here with the Knights. And guess what? Good news, Ben. Toussaint Perry Hanley's in. He's got the great kicks. Let's see if he can contribute as well for the Knights. Toussaint, another good basketball player on this team. Here's Ryan Davitt. Keeps his pivot, but the Knights have to call a timeout. 60-45 is our score. Knights with a 15-point advantage with 1:11 to go in this fourth quarter. Looks like the Knights are going to secure a victory here against Wadsworth. But Ben, overall, your thoughts on kind of how this quarter has gone so far?
Well, it's really been in favor for Nordonia this quarter, with Stellman out on the bench, foot up, injured. It's more one-sided than before.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be, hopefully Solomon Callahan can get better for the upcoming games that Wadsworth is going to have. But well-rounded performance from the Knights. They got off to a shaky start, but they really showed what they were capable of in that third quarter with the Joel Jones hustle play, Damon Wallace just being a beast on the boards. This was a great second half performance by Nordonia. Anthony Lee still in there for the Knights. Joey Palinkas is going to inbound. He finds Ryan Davitt. And for Wadsworth, Kyle Urchiar in the game, along with Brendan Donnelly. Ryan Davitt turns it over. So Ryan Davitt getting his first stint here in the game for Nordonia. We have 58.4 to go, and a foul called.
Foul is on number 2, Joel Jones, his third.
So number 42, Davis Nye, is going to shoot free throws here for Wadsworth.
Davis Nye is at the line.
Do you think the Knights are going to win this game? I mean, score, time, looks like to me that they've got this one in the bag.
Yeah. Before, it was like Wadsworth was giving them a run for their money, but right now it seems like we've got this in the bag.
Yeah, especially with that injury to Callahan. And looks like Anthony Lee is done for the night, you would assume.
That's like the first time he's going on the bench.
Yeah, we did go in a little bit in the first quarter, but what, only for like 2 minutes at the most? I mean, Anthony Lee was fantastic tonight.
I mean, yeah, I can
Great
see
performance
why.
from him.
I can see why they wouldn't want to put him on the bench. He's been scoring points
Yeah.
left and right.
Here comes Toussaint, the shoes, the layup. It's all going his way. Nice contribution from Toussaint tonight. Davis Nye was unable to finish.
We got about 45.3 seconds. Almost did it again. Seconds left on the clock. We've got a lead, 62 to 47. I'm not good with math, but I'm thinking that's
That's 15.
yeah, 15.
15-point advantage.
Sorry about that. 30 seconds
Brendan
left.
Donnelly, floater's good. Now it's cut to 13. Here comes Palinkas, final seconds. Ryan Davitt misdribbled it, gets it back, misses the layup. And here is Jason Moore. Don't miss our post-game show coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Ben and I will have a lot to talk about. Give you a wrap-up of tonight's match. Air ball and final seconds. That's going to do it here. 62 to 49, our final score. Ben,
Final score
you know,
of tonight's game, Nordonia
maybe not the prettiest win, but hey, win's a win.
Yeah, win's a win. May not be pretty. Hoping Solomon can get okay before his
Yeah.
next game.
For sure.
They really need him. As we saw in this game, he is definitely contributing.
Yep. I really and on the other side for the Knights, Anthony Lee just fantastic tonight, don't you think, Ben?
Oh yeah, I was really hoping to see a Callahan versus Lee towards the end, but with with Callahan injured, we didn't really get to see that. But I mean, they would have been a perfect matchup,
And-
almost exactly.
score
Oh.
for the Grizzlies.
I just heard a crash.
Yeah,
Never mind.
no worries, man.
19 points. For Nordonia,
Let's,
Joe Jones, 6 points.
And Joel Jones, Ben, being an energizer bunny. What were your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, I really wish I could have seen him get a couple more shots and get past the ball a little more. But definitely, he was like one of the top scorers, and he definitely contributed.
And the leading scorer for the Knights this evening,
So,
Anthony Lee with 16 points.
Yeah, Anthony Lee got 16 points out there. That's what's that, about a sixth of the score.
Next in action tomorrow
But he was definitely contributing. He was amazing out there on the court, and I definitely couldn't do that.
I couldn't either. I don't blame you. That's why we're broadcasting the game.
Yeah, that's why we're broadcasting, not playing it.
Hey, but you did a great job tonight, Ben. But we're not done yet. We still have our post-game show. Gonna get that set up here, real quick, and we are good to go. Shane gave us the okay, so let's start with our post-game show. So Knights kind of start this game off kind of sluggish. You know, Wadsworth kind of took the lead there. They were up by about 7-3 in the opening minutes of this game, but Knights just stuck with it. Anthony Lee pushed the pace like his life depended on it. He was running up and down the court, sprinting. You know, we talked about how great Anthony Lee was individually, but I also think what he did a great job of was, you know, getting other players involved, getting guys like Joel Jones involved. I also thought Toussaint Perry-Hanley made some positive contributions tonight. Damon Wallace was fantastic, you have to say. You know, he was getting some feeds from Anthony. And Damon Wallace was just being a beast on the boards. He kept getting the offensive rebounds and putbacks. Who, other than Anthony Lee, who finished the game with the top scorer for the Knights, 16 points, who else did you think stood out for the Knights tonight?
I've got to say Joe Jones, because he was, even though he didn't get past the ball that often, when he did, he pretty much always scored. So I got to hand it to him. He was one of the top performers out there.
And Knights win this one. Final score 62 to 49. They had a great third quarter. What was your thought on that second half performance by Nordonia?
Second half was definitely in Nordonia's favor. With Callahan on the bench due to his injury, it was way more one-sided than I would have wished it to be.
Yeah, Wadsworth star Solomon Callahan going out in that fourth quarter. Looked like he may have hurt his calf. Possibly. Hopefully he's okay. But Knights get the win 62 to 49. Maybe not the prettiest, as I said, but hey, a win is a win. Ben, that concludes our broadcast. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciated having you. Great to have another voice to speak with. Really appreciate having you on our show. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't, make sure you check out the Cleveland Sports Show on NordoniaHills.news. We have a podcast that's going up every week talking about Cleveland sports. We will be back with you for our next night's broadcast. Can't remember the date, but it will be soon for our next night's home game. Ben and I will be there ready to go for the broadcast. But thank you so much for spending your Friday night with us. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And take care, everyone.